Welcome, everyone, to the 2021 Cognitive Science Graduation Ceremony. As the Director of Cognitive Science, this is truly the highlight of my year, as we get a chance to celebrate the achievements of this wonderful group of graduating seniors. They are the heart of our program. Their curiosity, their dedication, and their enthusiasm drive everything we do. Cognitive Science is one of the largest and most successful undergraduate programs at Berkeley because our students have made it so. To me, one of the most special things about cognitive science at UC Berkeley is that our students bring together perspectives from so many different fields, ranging from computer science and psychology, philosophy, linguistics, to math and architecture, even dance, just to name a few. Our students work together toward the shared goal of understanding how the mind works. And as we teach them, they also teach us and each other. Our students have discovered that cognitive science is interconnected to virtually all interests and avocations. Soon, they're going to discover that cognitive science is also intimately linked to virtually any career path, from finance and medicine, from tech industry megacaps to small nonprofit companies. Cognitive science sits at the intersection of most future careers. To the graduating seniors, I'd like to acknowledge how tremendously challenging these past 2 years have been. Many, if not most of us, have suffered great losses over the last couple of years, and the effects of this have been diverse and widespread, impacting all aspects of our academic and personal lives. The pandemic presented what was undoubtedly the most substantial hurdle cognitive science students have ever faced since we became a major more than 15 years ago. That you're here is a testament to your resilience, your courage, and your effort. The faculty and I applaud your strength and your tenacity. We are very proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. During this virtual ceremony, we'll have a student speech, messages of congratulations from our faculty, several prizes and citations, and the awarding of the long anticipated and richly deserved academic degrees. The first part of today's program is a speech by one of our graduating honors students, Banmu Koo. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Koo.
If you want to know about birds, you have to study their wings. And if you want to know about humans, you have to study the language. Tonight, I want to share with you 2 defining questions that have served as my guiding lights until this very meaningful day, our final day as students. The first question is Plato's question, as coined by Professor Chomsky, which asks you, how can we know so much when the span of our learnings is so short and limited? This explores the language as a window to our complex cognitive ability to convert linguistic experience into a system of knowledge. And every one of you here tonight stand as a prime example. So after this ceremony, go open your laptops and browse your old discussion notes and essays you have produced with your wise professors and curious classmates. And know this, that the total size of those files would be large, but the wisdom that you will carry forward would be even larger. Know this, that our parents and loved ones next to us would testify to our development from babies who only spoke a few syllables to mature scholars, even though our precious time here at Berkeley was relatively brief. But the second question I really want to share with you tonight is Orwell's question, which asks the exact opposite. How can we know so little when our learnings are so rich? This question explores the language as a power, as a shaping force that lies behind every important social and political phenomenon. We live in a very technologically and culturally advanced time, where there is and should be no practical barrier to understand and connect with the people of different beliefs, different languages, and different faith. But we also live in a very difficult time during this pandemic, where the hateful language, irresponsible rhetoric, and malicious misinformation often target the people who are most vulnerable in exercising the power and rights of their language. I came from South Korea, where we say 쓰다, the mask, instead of wearing it. I came to the United States with the support of my family to study English, the language of opportunity for many of us. And that was never easy. I often found myself waking up at the school library, or sometimes even in the bathroom stall, because I had to study twice harder to read, write, and think in a language different from my own. But as the final day of my final semester approached, I felt like I came through, ready to rejoice the fruits of hard work. But on March 16th, a mass shooting in Atlanta took the lives of many innocent people, including strong, dedicated Asian mothers. They came here from the same place, with the same purpose as I did. They took the jobs that did not necessarily align with their talents, but had to because of the language barrier. They loved their children unconditionally and would have been at their graduation ceremony, just as we are tonight. I would never be able to fully comprehend their grief, nor would I be able to find a perfect answer to Orla's question. But the answer that I do know is that their legacy speaks to their dignity and to the language of love and strength that we must draw upon. The answer that I do know is that language and rhetoric can sometimes hurt us, but at the same time, they can provide us the momentum to rise above cynicism and hate. And I know that everyone here tonight, you have the same experience somewhere in your life. Because when I look back, I did not learn the language of English at Berkeley. I learned the language of diversity, historically significant expressions of indigenous people and immigrants. I learned the language of understanding, pronouns that best describes person's unique identity. And most importantly, I learned the language of the heart. So as I leave this campus tonight, the only regret I have is not being able to spend more time with you communicating in the language of the heart because of the pandemic. This is not the first virtual commencement ceremony we had in this trying time. But I believe now more than ever that this will be our last virtual ceremony. I believe now more than ever that despite our facial masks, and despite our physical distances, we will remain committed to speaking the language of the heart. And when the pandemic is completely and eventually over, we will gather once again and rejoice and remember tonight in person. Thank you and congratulations to the graduating class of 2020 and 21.
There are three very special people that I know the students would want me to acknowledge. These three have helped our students through every stage of the program, from declaring the major to advising on a daily basis to fulfilling requirements to graduate. It is sometimes said that these three are a tremendous help to me in running the program, but the reality is that they more or less run it themselves, and I just help them. I would like to thank Cognitive Science student advisors, Mackenzie Moore, Catherine Byrne, and Sofia Vita Casquejo. Thank you all. It is a great pleasure to announce that many cognitive science students have received honors and awards for exceptional achievement. Some of our students are graduating with honors, which recognizes a high GPA and the completion of a high-quality thesis conducted under the supervision of a cognitive science faculty member. A big congratulations to all of our honors students. Next, we are happy to award the Departmental Citation. This award is given in recognition of distinguished work by an undergraduate, primarily but not exclusively for academic excellence. It is among the highest campus honors for an undergraduate. Only one citation may be given each year by each department or major program. I am happy to announce that this year's Departmental Citation in Cognitive Science goes to Shalini Maya Haut. Next, we are pleased to award the Robert J. Glushko Prize for Distinguished Undergraduate Research in Cognitive Science. This award recognizes excellence in an undergraduate research thesis project taken as part of the honors program under a faculty supervision. We now turn to the awarding of diplomas. To earn the degree of Bachelor of Arts at Berkeley, students need to take a range of courses for academic breadth, and for cognitive science, they take a set of courses that engage fundamental questions about the human mind from the perspectives of multiple disciplines. These include psychology, computer science, linguistics, anthropology, neuroscience, philosophy, among many other departments. Students take classes in these subjects and are challenged to integrate perspectives across many disciplines. We are pleased to present the following graduating seniors.
Kahini Atrikar, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Neil Jain Aditya, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Anushka Agrawal, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Film. Henry Allen, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Michael Gilad Amit, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jeffrey Thomas Anderson, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Music. Zoe Therese Apple, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Raul J. Arambula, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Alina Aslam Ashraf, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Undrak Crystal Asbileg, receiving a Bachelor of Arts. Bhushan Bahubali Balagar, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Economics. Sophie Elizabeth Banta, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Kristina Yerdizovna Beksteit, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Linguistics, Philosophy, and Cognitive Science. Louisa Era May Bellion, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Sitara Reddy Bellam, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Nicholas John Bonifield, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jasana Kalila Bowen, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Chelsea Patricia Ruth Boyle, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Ivy Faye Bragan, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Mackenzie A. Briscoe, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Emily Nguyen Boy, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Andrew Burke, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Andrew Mark Burkhardt, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Marisa Elizabeth Bassone, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Carlos F. Calderon, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Ian Dean Cargill, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Sarah Nicole Carter, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Sophia Lynn Marley Sereno, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Chifan Michelle Chang, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Psychology. Andrea Ann K. Chow, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Art. Celine Chen, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Sociology. Jenny Chen, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Maya Chen, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Michelle Cheng, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Angela Taitsu Chiang, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Anish Sai Chimbili, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Matthew Chin, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Psychology. Andrea Serena Chisholm, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Haley Tung-Hae Cho, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Mi Jin Choi, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jung Hyun Choi, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Eric K. Chung, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Dakota Lee Clark, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Rachel M. Diaramo, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Freya Colette Davis, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Philosophy. Alankrita Dayal, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Sarah Victoria Deck, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Amanda Catherine Deem, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Sarah S. Deng, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Dance and Performance Studies. Meher Dev, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Zenia Hope Dillon, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Samson William Dodick, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Rachel Shirine Aliyah, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Jordan Hannah Ng, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jade Amaya Estrada, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Diana Fan, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Kai Isabella Farley, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Beatrice Alessandra del Rosario Fillart, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Tyler Hallie Friedman, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Daniel Garcia, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Cindy Gunn, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Sumbul Ghafor, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Paul Zion Tulip Gibbons, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Kyle L. Giffen, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Rafael Yamir Gomez Carrasco, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Ethnic Studies and Cognitive Science. Riza P. Goncalves, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Kathia I. Gonzalez Castro, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Natalie Lenore Graham, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Aja Min Grant, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Ivan Konstantinovich Grigorishin, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Wenbo Guo, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Economics. Su Jin Ha, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Molecular and Cell Biology, Neurobiology. Andrew Conrad Hates, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Maya Karina Hammond, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Lyda E. Hansen, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Maxwell Harrell, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Shalini Maya Haupt, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Rachel L. He, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Economics. Mariela Elizabeth Hernandez, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Joseph Taylor Edward Hupler, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Margaret Carmen Hill, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Elise Jane Ho, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Grant Bradley Hoffman, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Hayden Miller Holland, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jessica Houghton, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Shannon Howard, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Economics. Shani Shea, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Kelsey Hu, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Molecular and Cell Biology, Neurobiology. Lisa Ziying Huang, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Xinyu Huang, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Ian Alejandro Hunter, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Scott Y. Im, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Nora Ismail Mohammed Sr., receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Molecular and Cell Biology, Neurobiology. Pranavi Javangula, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Emma Zhang, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Zhan Jin, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Cognitive Science. Alexis R. Juarez, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Psychology.
Natalie Kaluzny, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Min Kerr Shifrin, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Uma Khatri, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Alyssa N. Q, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Alexa Kiddies, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Albert Y. Kim, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Hana Chi Hei Kim, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Min Jin Kim, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Nicole S. Kim, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Linguistics. Claudia Haeyoung Korea, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Ananya J. Krishnan, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Bonmu Ku, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Lauren Kwan, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Priyanshi Kumar, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Psychology. Connie Lam, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Psychology. Grace M. Lam, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Richie Pham Lam, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Victor Tokaito Lam, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Vivian Lam, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Vivian Lam, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Chloe Elizabeth Larson, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Duncan A. Lau, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Edric Lee, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Ho-Jung Lee, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Karen Y. Lee, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Shannon Lee, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Public Health.
Alicia Nicole Lewis, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science.
Justin Hao Xian Lee, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Rachel C. Wen Lee, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Stephanie Jean Lee, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Economics. Yuan Chen Lee, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science, Computer Science, Data Science, Linguistics, Statistics, and Applied Mathematics. Ashley Jia Yi Lim, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Esther Lin, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Grace Lin, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Phoebe C. Lin, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Michen Liu, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Linguistics. Yichuan Liu, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Applied Mathematics and Cognitive Science. Georgiana Lopez Vasquez, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Rina Chime Liu, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Maya Anu Malavia, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Dominic Leo Masato, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jenna Marie Mattinson, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Nachiket Mehta, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Economics. Ashlyn Mizrahi, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Enoch P. Min, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Hiromi Miyata, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Daniel Morales, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jack Atticus Morrissey, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Desiree Vital Nayak, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. John Robert Nelson, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Nema Lankarani, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Chinese Language and Cognitive Science. Janice Ina Ng, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Tiffany Nong, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Psychology. Christine Q. Nguyen, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Phuong Tao Hong Nguyen, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Trin T. Nguyen, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Reminghui Ni, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Political Economy. Chandler Ann Nolan, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Philosophy. Eamon Novid, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Lucy Elizabeth O'Hare, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jordan O'Rourke, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Chibuzer Obiora, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Julian Ellie Ohayan, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Aisha Zara Omarali, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Carlos Ortega, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Irene Gutierrez Ortega, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Allison O, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Abigail Joy Palmquist, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Susan Su Hua Pang, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Chadim Park, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Neil Patel Shaw, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Annie Alejandra Patino, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Talia Lee Pat, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Vivian A. Patton, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Dusty Ryan Payne, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jace Imai Payne, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Sophie Louise Peeler, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Madeline Shishin Ogara Pang, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Akil Perimbedi, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Audrey Thuy-Tien Phan, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jordan Pinocchi, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Abhinav Patabathula, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Param Porduvud, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science.
Olivia Nawal Raghib, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Asha Raghu, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Meera Ramesh, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Danya Karen Ramirez, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Psychology. Kaylin Selchow Rasmussen, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Art. Zoya Razak, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Leilani D. Regal, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Sierra C. Ritchie, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Alec Rodriguez, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Israel Jose Rodriguez, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Matthew Donald Rossborough, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Katrina Roth, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Shaked Naomi Salem, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Dennis Salim, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Gabriel Sarnoff, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Music. Talia Sodai, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Catherine Weigand Schickler, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Charles Ray Schroeder, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Kayla A. Syerson, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Ishan Sharma, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Kushal Sharma, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Samantha Rachel Sheldon, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Marie Shi, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Molecular and Cell Biology. Hyun Shim, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Erica Shin, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Hermat S. Siddiqui, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Psychology. Alejandra Silva, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Elliot Sina, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Niharika Sittimer, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Saya Anjana Sivaram, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Sophie Simone Smythe, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Sociology. Lucy Ann Song, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Austin L. Stockwell, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science.
Kyla Shea Stokesbury, receiving a Bachelor's of Arts in Cognitive Science.
Sarah Stolp, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Alexandria Shaw Storm, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. David Liu Sun, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Maximilian Louis Sun, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Meng T. Sun, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Juejun Sun, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Justin Michael Sung, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Ethan Teo, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Computer Science. Jeffrey Tran, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Melody Joyce Tran, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Linguistics. Phoebe Tran, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Asian American and Asian Diaspora Studies and Cognitive Science. Liliana Yen Kim Truong, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Alessandra Tsai, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Catherine Tsai, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Janine So, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Ksenia Yuzovic, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Olivia Lauren Valencia, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Haider Ali Vanik, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Nils Janice Vitus, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Leanne Marie Velasco, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Gabriel David Venditti, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Lucas Benjamin Viscanta, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Casey Vo, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Iris Vold, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Lucas Alexander Wagner, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy and Cognitive Science. Alice Wong, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Noah Weinstein, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Delaney Werner, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Allison Victoria White, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Catherine Quintilla Whitman, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Carlitos Yulandos Willis, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Amy Louise Wilson, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Catherine Claire Winder, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Casey M. Wu, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science, Economics, and Psychology. Ashlyn Grace Wright, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Marissa S. Wu. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Sociology. Mir Wu. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Yuhan Xie. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Janet Xu. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jashuan Xu. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Sustainable and Environmental Design and Cognitive Science. Angela Yan. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Computer Science and Cognitive Science. Jiuno Yan. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Jiwei Ye. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Psychology. Courtney Ye. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Brian Neyuan Yin. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Minju Yoon. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Kaylin Leilani Yuzuki. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Data Science. Rebecca Zheng. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Shizhua Zhang. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science. Sedigao Zhang. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy and Cognitive Science. Zichin Zhang. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science and Economics. Victoria Zheng. Receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Cognitive Science.
Now, the moment we have all been waiting for. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, please stand. By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Regents of the University of California, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts and all rights and privileges pertaining to that degree. You have taken the first step afforded by traditional academic processes in the development of a scholar, and I welcome you to the ranks of educated people. Please move your tassels to the left, turn to your audience near you right now, and accept their applause. Please also accept the applause and warmest congratulations from the faculty and staff of the Cognitive Science program. This concludes today's ceremony.